Well, hello. I've been working on this book. It's Bach, uh, 371 harmonized chorals and 69 choral melodies with figured bass. And what I'm doing on it as a project helped me on my sight reading and stuff like that, and break away from, let's get into some real classical stuff. So what I took the very first little passage, really small print too, which I kind of like, the small print, because then when I go read regular print, it's going to be like magnified. But I tried the first one, and what I did was, with the help of the Nautilus and the help of the stereo Ditto looper, what I did was I read through and put it on the looper, one take of the soprano part, and then I layered on the alto part, and then finally the tenor and the baritone part, doing each part one at a time and just reading through each part individually. And I didn't use a choral sound. I used actually a small orchestra comprised of brass, reed, and strings. And this is the outtake. This is what I ended up getting. So it's going to be fun putting this all together. And I'm going to tell you what I'm realizing is that when Bach composed these, they're really four independent contrapuntal lines, is the way he looked at this stuff. Or at least that's what I'm seeming to see, because each part that I played was a perfect part in its own right. You could have played it singly. You could have done the soprano piece. You could have just played the alto, and it's a beautiful, beautiful melody. And it weaves with that, so that's the most amazing thing, is that he could actually put all these four. Well, I'm sure he can do whole orchestration, but here's what I got. Right? So that was it. So that's what I ended up getting. And like I said, I just added layer by layer by layer. And I gave myself a little 1 bar of just silence at the end, which gave me time to think before laying down a line. And also I could peel away. If I didn't do something right, I could just peel away that layer and then redo that layer. So it's helping me really work with my Ditto looper. And I love the stereo version, because I can get stereo imaging and stuff. So it's a way to go. So I've got quite a ways to go. Over 400 pieces of music in that one book, and a whole bunch of counterpoint.